Right now, any urgent question I can take, but otherwise we will have a session for questions. But if anybody has any urgent question, I can take one or two right now. Fine? Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mohapatra. Thank you for talking on the first pilot project on Sustainable Livelihood Mission. Well, moving on to the next thing, we have a session on sectoral opportunities of livelihood by sector skill councils, and the moderator is sitting here. We have Mr. Avid K. Sharma. I'd like to trouble you once again, sir, and like to call you here for this session.
No problem. And the session is actually for all the district guests actually which has come on this thing. And they can admit us and they can put their ideas how they want and how they can. I'll start with Mr. Rupal Vashisht, which I am reflecting a lot at CFRCSR. So I'm inviting him to put some of his views on this subject. Please.
Good morning, everybody. So I represent the apparel sector. To be more precise, apparel, made-ups and home furnishing sector. It's a pretty long, apparel, made-ups and home furnishing sector skill council. When I joined the organization, I used to keep a slip in my pocket to have the exact name. Anyway, so we represent this sector, and this is a very vibrant sector, and second largest, as we all know, after agriculture. The maximum number of jobs are generated in this sector. We had started the discussion. So we had started the operation in December 2013 under the aegis of National Skills Development Corporation. Since then, now Ministry of Skill Development has also now come, and now the NCVET has become the regulator to oversee the working. We have actually, their journey was quite long and quite fruitful also, and we have by default created a lot of infrastructure, a lot of protocols. In fact, we were just wondering, because we were asked to go international. So, talking to a country, said what could we offer to a country? A few days back we had a discussion with the country. I was just wondering that by default, somehow, the sector skill councils, each sector skill council, has actually acquired by default a lot of knowledge base is there now. You talk of the affiliation protocols, you talk of TOT protocols, you talk of training of assessors protocol, you talk of anything, assessment protocol, you talk of RPL protocols and different kinds of RPLs. Sorry, I'm just presuming that these nomenclatures are known to you. No, there may be some who might not be, but this is our habit. In the skilling ecosystem, by the way, we all have a habit of using these nomenclatures without realizing sometimes that there can be people who are not from the industry. So what I realized was that yes, we have actually got a lot of knowledge base and in experience which can certainly be used outside. In our sector, we had done a study. In fact, we used to rely on an old study of KPMG. This was done in, I believe, 2012 or 13. And in fact, we were asked to follow that. And I was not very happy with the numbers, what they had actually projected. We used to say that it's the second largest employment generator, and it merely hardly a crore number had been just mentioned over there as a working in our sector. Then how could this become the second largest employment generator? So at the moment, in fact, we have around 4.6 crore people who are directly working in this sector. You include the indirect ones, the embellishments, this and that, and it reaches around 8 to 9 crore number actually. So that's a truly, we got a latest study done from PwC. PwC has basically suggested after the study is that by 2026 in our sector, there will be a shortfall of 86 lakh persons in our sector. Now this was pre-COVID. What happened was that migration took place thereafter. So you imagine crores of people in apparel sector actually migrated. Incidentally, there was in UP, they had actually done an analysis of all the migrants who had actually entered UP. You will not believe that around 60% of them were from apparel sector. So, anyways, so this added to the already, there's a requirement of 86 lakh. This migration added to the numbers. Third thing happened in our sector incidentally, which is a welcome thing, is that the international buyers have actually stopped taking, apparel products from China. You must know that India exports, apparel worth around $20 billion US, as compared to 177 billion US what China exports. Now, lot of people have actually, lot of brands have stopped taking, things from China. Fortunately, this business, lot of it has come to India. In fact, especially it has come to South, Tirupur. Tirupur has been benefited the most. And other places, it has been evenly distributed, but mostly in Tirupur, other parts, maybe Bangalore also. So here also, because additional demand is there, additional demand of product is there, so additional skilled manpower is required. So again, coming back to my old this thing, 86 lakh plus migration plus China effect. So our sector needs, we have not done any formal study now. I think the number would have reached at least 1.5 crore, at least more than 86. So we have very, very good, opportunity to actually get the people employed or self-employed, and with the help of CFRCSR, perhaps we can explore possibilities of how to. We have certified till now around 18 lakh persons since our inception. But this is again, ऊंट के मुंह में जीरा is something. The requirement is such in our sector, as I said, 1.5 crore now. So 18 lakh altogether right from the beginning. Actually, we are not satisfied with our own performance, but we have certain limitations. So maybe with the help of this portal, with the help of this group, and with the new ideas, perhaps we all will be discussing today, but we really look forward of doing much more in our sector, trying to provide the skilled manpower in the apparel sector with the help of this particular app, with the particular group, and with their whatever they are actually trying to give us either in today's discussions or subsequently. Thank you very much.